And check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Are we good? Are we good? Too loud? What? Quiet? Okay, let me see here. Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Let me see here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh! Oh! Do you hear the scramble? Do you hear the scramble? What do you hear? Sounds fine? Yeah. Okay.
Can you get more of a little bit more background?
Yeah. Yeah. We can get more. I'm just trying to adjust to the headphones because it sounds scrambling on my end. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe I don't need that. Sounding a little bit better?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if we could have the
check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Basketball players
1, 2, 1, 2.
cheerleaders being recognized.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Oh, look at that.
Parents of senior girls and senior cheerleaders.
Check 1, 2. Oh, look at that. And only one thing it doesn't even do. And it just does not even matter at this point. It's just being handled. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's what it is. Check all out those sources, make sure everything's on, no mutes, no nothing, don't check it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to begin our senior night festivities. Right away, we got a lot to get through. We will begin with the senior cheerleaders. Bear with me, we have a few. The first one we're going to recognize, Leslie Pignon. She was accompanied by her family, and she would like to thank my parents and siblings for being by my side and pushing me to be the best I can be. I would also like to thank my coach, Kara, and the cheerleaders for all the amazing memories. And my favorite memory is when we finally got our cheer uniforms and Kara had us run around the entire school to find her. How about a round of applause for Leslie? Our next senior cheerleader, Janet Arias, accompanied by Martha Arias' mother, father Fernando Arias, and the rest of the family. She would like to thank her parents and family for always supporting her and pushing her to do her best. Also, Kara and Lydia for being such amazing coaches. And lastly, my teammates for such a great season. I love you, baddies. And our favorite memory. My favorite memory was when we were trying to hit an extension and Jason kicked me in the face and gave me a black eye. That is Janet Arias. Our next senior cheerleader, Jasmine Hernandez, accompanied by Mom Anna, Dad Jose, Sister Giselle. I would like to thank my parents for supporting me on being able to join the cheer program. And I would like to thank Kara for being a good example in the cheer program. And lastly, thank the girls for welcoming me with open arms since I joined this season late. My favorite memory is when we had that practice or before we went on winter break and we were playing Christmas games. Another round of applause for Jasmine Hernandez. Our next senior cheerleader, Alyssa Velasquez, accompanied by Yvette Fallon and Ricardo Gonzalez. I would like to thank my family and friends for making this an amazing year to remember and always being there and supporting me and encouraging me to get out of my comfort zone and to be the best person I could possibly be. And my favorite memories when we all tried new stunts and we all came falling down. Alyssa Velasquez. Next, Vivian Ochoa. Vivi. Accompanied by Mom and Dad and my little brother. I would like to thank my family for supporting me. Also my friends, teammates, and coaches, Kara and Lydia, for making my last year unforgettable. I love you all. My favorite memory, when we beat Mount Baker High in the first round of football state. It was pouring rain and we were drenched, but that's what made it 100 times better. Vivi Ochoa. How about another round of applause for all the senior cheerleaders? And now we will recognize all the cheer basketball players, the girls. There are all three of them. Natalie Owens, accompanied by Mother Simone, Father Wow, Sister Marissa, Grandmother Bernice, Grandmother Paula, Papa, Patrick, Shauna, Romeo, Johnny, Samantha, Victoria, and Lydia. This is Natalie Owens, and this is her final night. How about another round of applause? Next, we have Henry Mendez, accompanied by Lady Wildcat teammates and coaches. I would would like to thank my parents for everything they have done for me. I want to thank my coaches for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the program and my teammates for joining me on this journey. 3 years ago, it was my first time running on the court, struggling to control 2 basketballs in my hand at the same time. It was a difficult moment, but my favorite part of this memory was seeing my teammates come to support me and encourage me to finish. I'm grateful for having the opportunity every day to be a part of a program with amazing coaches and a team that was focused on supporting and loving each other. Henry Mendez. And finally, our last senior on the basketball team, Chloe Peters. She is accompanied by my family, the Peters family, the Wachulai family, and the Alec family. I would like to thank all of my family who shows up and supports me. I also would like to exclusively thank my parents for always pushing me to be the best. Lastly, I would also like to thank the leagues I participated in to improve my skills. The Yakima Nation Youth Activities with Grandma Diana Alec, YMCA with Grandma Sonia, AAU with Central Washington Select, with Dennis Finder, and all the Pacific Northwest Indian attorneys with my dad. And my favorite memory I'd like to share is when I was playing cards with Addie, Nadia, and Bree, and they thought it was so funny I didn't know what throw-ins were in the game, OG. Apparently I wasn't playing the same version of OG, right? Another round of applause for Chloe Peters. We will finish with the seniors before the next game, but this is all of the senior basketball players and the cheerleaders. One more big round of applause for everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new home of Wildcat basketball. This is the Wildcat Event Center. And a special welcome tonight, our players and fans of the Zillah Leopards. Please allow me to read at least once the SCAC Sportsmanship Creed. The SCAC encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, parents, and spectators. We strive to create a competitive yet positive atmosphere where everyone feels welcome. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponents and the officials. As SCAC student athletes, we commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We strongly encourage you to do the same. This is the SCAC, the Conference of Champions. And without any further delay, let's meet the lineup for this game, beginning with the bench players for the Zillah Leopards. Number 11, Elena Garza. Number 12, Emma Flood. Number 22, Kaya Gonzalez. And number 34, Destiny Salome. And now for the Wildcats. Their bench players, number 2, Alyssa Cuevas. Number 4, Nadia Cisneros. Number 10, Tati Camacho. Number 11, Nakisha Gill. Number 23, Adelaide Norman. Number 25, Zadie McCord. And number 44, Julissa Landa. And now for the starters, beginning with the Leopards. Number 3, Brandon Winter. And for the Wildcats, number 1, Alvina Benedict. For number 10, Mia Hitch-Aller. And for the Wildcats, number 3, Reed Peters. Number 15, Deanna Escobar. And for the Wildcats, number 20, senior Chloe Peter. For zone number 21, Cassie Garza. And for the Wildcats, number 21 as well, Natalia Sanchez. Finally, for zone number 23, Jelani Otter. And for the Wildcats, number 24, Jen Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please stand? Gentlemen, please remove your caps. We face the flag and honor America with the playing of our national anthem tonight, done solo by saxophonist Mr. Chris Cardenas. Miss Brandy Valdez, and the coach for the Wildcats, Brett Baker. And the officials for this game from the Yakima Valley Officials Association.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on this live stream, live here from Toppenish, Washington, inside the Wildcat Event Center. Oh, a rivalry game, and the girls are going to get it started off here in our doubleheader tonight. Oh, what a contest we have for you here. And, oh, this is going to begin with the girls, but the boys is just going to be just as exciting here on senior night. Let's go! And involved immediately into the hands of Kexi Garza, former attendee of Toppenish High School, believe it or not, a few years ago. And here, trying to get things started, Lady Wildcats. Trying to look at that, Jaden Jackson! Trying to go with it! Oh, misses it! Right into the hands of Deanna Escabine. Deanna Escabine. Able to handle the ball. Look for her to just keep things secure. Oh, look at that, just making it difficult. Bring Widener. With some difficulty. Loading it up for the three and holds it. Talani Oliver scores the first points of this rivalry game. I don't know if we can call this. No, this isn't the Highway 97, folks. This is the I-82. Oh, look at me, Jaden Jackson. Oh, cannot finish. Oh, gets her on this. Back on the other side. And this is 3-2. Expect this game to go back and forth. I think the Lady Wildcats have learned a lot since the last time these two met. A little under a month ago or so. They want to get things started. Oh, and look at the top drive there. Mia Hicks Oliver.
Mia Hicks.
3-point lead early on here for the Zillah Lady Leopards. Alana Medina, finding Jaden Johnson. Trying to find a way to make this happen. And still way on the side. Oh, and there we go. Kexi Garza.
Jaden Johnson
With the finish for two. Tuesday on the side. Right there, shot good. Into the hands of the Lady Wildcats. Medina with the three. Oh, off the back iron. Vern Widener. Trying to track this down. One of the top players on this team, and the jump ball call, the possession arrow will belong to the Lady Wildcats. But the Lady Wildcats have been showing what they're capable of the last few games, even though they came up short. Or should I say, it's been a little while since they played, actually. Confusing that, because we covered the boys. This is the Walk to Wolves in the Highway 97 rivalry. We can call this the I-82 rivalry here real quick. Chloe Peters, the senior, the only senior here on the varsity squad this year. Looking to make things happen. I'd like to give a shout out all the radio announcers, broadcast announcers. That includes Jeff Place and of course Doug Davis over at Zillah Sports, and Chloe Peters blocked from behind there by Garza and Widener. Trying to get into the Hicks Oliver. Oh, middle of the lane, trying to tuck and finishes for two. And the Lady Wildcats are going to have to try to grab the middle of the lane. That's how the Zillah Leopards try to take you apart at the beginning. Lock three. Benson with the help of the backboard. Three beaters. If they want to make a difference, the Lady Wildcats are going to have to be really accurate from downtown. Make those shots count. Yeah, Hicks Oliver couldn't get anything to go. Gets her own miss. Puts it back up and look at the strong finish again. Three Peters now. Trying to get things going now. Behind him and some tough defense there. Driving the hole. Misses it. Johnson able to go. Gets it back out. Chloe Peters with the shot at the three. Can't get anything in there. And now Natalia Sanchez trying to hang on to Lonnie Oliver. Trying to hold on to her dribble. Other side there. Deanna Escabine. And now Hicks Oliver. Oh, up and down. Too many steps. You know what's going to be. Oh, man. Oh, look at him. A travel there, but it looks like the referee said that the players were tied up with the ball. So here we go, a chance, an opportunity for the Zillah Leopards to reset. Widener has some room, bring it out. Escabine with her three, can't get anything to go. Garza fighting hard underneath, and she's going to be fouled, and the free throw's coming up. See, Lady Wildcats now realizing where their attack is going to go here, and perhaps that might be Zillah Leopards' game plan is to try to get them to, hey, we're going to attack the lane all night. That's what we hope you do. And then all of a sudden, you're going to leave their best three-pointers out there in the arc and just hope for them to make some shots. Playing mind games perhaps here tonight. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody that's joining us here tonight in this huge rivalry game. We know, again, due to WIA rules, only certain streams, and if you're affiliated with certain networks or something like that, you're able to stream. I mean, we feel sorry for everybody, especially us broadcasters. Oh, Cassie Garza picking the pocket of repeaters. Oh, look at that, repeaters making a play on the other end. Making sure she did not get a finish. Well, that's what you call being smart right there. Even though she lost that ball on offense, it was a mistake on her part. Repeaters, and Nino gets back on defense. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's going to be there. Still fighting Wagner. Britt Wagner taking it, stopping near the free throw line jumper. Oh, can't get the bounce. Still fighting for it, Britt Wagner. Never get it by three. Oh, can't get nothing yet. Oh, Tony Peters fighting for that rebound. Small person out there, and what's going to be called? Foul on the Lady Zillah Leopards. And at Chloe Peters with an opportunity to inbound by an extra possession here for the Lady Wildcats. Oh, Chloe Peters. Oh, look at that. Oh, no. They complete the pass to the 9-8, but the 9-8 just thought a teammate was going to be right there. Incorrect mistake there. Cassie Garza. Oh, misses the shot by a mile or so, and now ball will go out of bounds off of the Zillah Leopards. Incredible here tonight. Jayden Jackson. Nothing to stand on the floor. You know, at times it looks like they're running top-ish football class plays, you know, like the connection between Perez and Grant on the boys team. Oh, look at the man finding some space. Pulls up with the jumper. Bouncing in and out. Oh, Cassie goes able to grab the board. Running down the floor. She's going to try to take it herself. Oh, she's going to try. Oh, traffic. Britt Wagner with the loose ball. Picks it up. Little runner from her. Can't complete. And still fighting underneath. Cassie Garza. Oliver tries for a three. Can't get anything to go. Jayden Johnson still fighting for. And inbound line there. Kyle Gonzalez. Can't get anything to go, and Tatiana Camacho is going to sub in here for Jayden Johnson, who's been working really, really hard here tonight. Wildcats down by 4 points. Zillah Leopards ahead. Again, the Lady Wildcats find something to go here early on offense. Deanna Escobedo now. Here comes Almida Benani. Oh, dragged a little bit. Tatiana Camacho. Shot, set up. Oh, shot, can't finish. Ball on the ground. New Sanchez. Oh, the guy. Chloe Peters. Three. Catching it in the ball. Sanchez again. Puts it back. Can't finish. Oh, fighting for it. And look at how hard they're going. Give credit there to Mia Hicks Oliver, which is going in strong, especially against the bigger, although less experienced, Tatiana Camacho of the Lady Wildcats. Really puts tough play. Really made a good effort there. Deanna Escobedo. Trying to measure up this Lady Wildcats defense. And Charlie. Almost nothing to go there. Cassie Garza. Foul going to come on Natalia Sanchez. Possession will still remain here as Kaya Gonzalez is going to inbound here for the Lady Leopards. And Escobedo over to Brent Wagner. It's not turned on that offense yet. Cutting through the lane and foul underneath the basket. Free throw opportunities coming up here for the Zillah Lady Leopards. And see, that's one of the things the Lady Wildcats have done great on defense thus so far here midway through the first quarter. It's being able to contain Britt Wagner. Just making sure she just doesn't have free look opportunities, just making things very difficult to navigate, especially once you get into that paint, once they make that adjustment. And Wagner with the first one. Up and good. Second one still coming here. It's good to go. Arias Sanchez getting into the hands of Chloe Peters. Saving the cord. Right there. Tatiana Camacho fighting hard. Can't get the shot to go. Widen. Tatiana Camacho trying to catch up. Menane making it difficult there for Widener. On the side. Oh, look at that. Diana Escobar. Sanchez making it difficult. Garza. Shot at the three. Can't get anything to go. Mia hits Oliver. Cleans it up and good for two. And timeout called on the floor by the Lady Wildcats as the Lady Leopards have opened this up by 8. 15-7. Zillah Lady Leopards lead. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Rivalry Week. We'll be back after this. And welcome back to THS Digital Media Network. Timeout on the floor. Saving the cord. Tatiana Camacho right there, immediately trying to keep possession of this ball. Tatiana Camacho working hard underneath. What's going to be called? Offensive foul against the Lady Wildcats. And give as much credit as you can right there to Brittany Widener, knowing where she was positioned at, knowing the location, and the inexperienced player. Remember, Tatiana Camacho is, even though she looks like she's been playing for a couple of years on varsity, well, guess what? She's just a freshman, still learning her way around the floor. And guarantee you that as she has more years of experience in her, that's going to be less time. Diana Escobar, Gonzalez, Escobar inside to bring Wagner. Swings it over the ball, tipped away, and now Menane comes down with it. Bree Peters. Taking a look at the other side of Keisha Hill. Left side, oh, little Wild Johnny with the kiss off the backboard. Yes, she gets it. 2, go. And Diana Escobar, bounce pass inside. Oh, Brent White putting a move. Oh, just shaking across. Chloe Peters, good for 2. And once again, we mentioned she only has, that's actually her first field goal here today. Allowing Menane left empty underneath. Oh, look at that. Oh, unfortunate bounce pass there from Menane. Attempting to get Chloe Peters on the cut. Now Brent Widener able to get the loose ball and buy an extra possession here for the Zillah Lady Leopards. Each possession is going to count this game. Like we saw on Wednesday night, every possession matters, especially in a rivalry game. Emma Flood with her first bucket of the night. 10-point lead it is now for the Zillah Leopards. The Lady Wildcats are going to have to respond to this one. Bree Peters, and she's fouled by Gonzalez of the Zillah Leopards. She's going to pick one up. And so now, Bree Peters is going to be at the free throw line. Once again, mentioning, as you've been consistently watching the THS Digital Media Network stream throughout this season, players out of the starting lineup have been in and out all season, of course, due to COVID and also due to injury. One can only imagine, well, after not really been able to do much for a year and a half, how that's really transpiring after that time not doing very much on the floor. Johnson trying to clean it up, can't get it. Emma Flood. Mia hits Oliver now over to Oliver. Oh no, they say that on that point to Lonnie Oliver. Turn over there by the Zillah Leopards, something they probably did not want to commit. It's going to be the minimization of errors here tonight. And Cassie Garza, the former attendee of Tompkins High School back in the day, probably 3 or 4 years ago, I can't remember. The transfer, I should say. Wait, Peters, oh no! Intercepted by THS, can be right behind it, puts it on, call on the floor, ball's on the floor. Now he hits Oliver, Kalani Oliver with the 3, oh, way off the mark. Chloe Peters, able to get the loose ball, trying to find Jaden Johnson. Oh, and a foul there as Kalani Oliver just crashes in to Jaden Johnson. She hit the floor, she's trying to get up, and looks like it just took the wind out of her. Doesn't look like it's anything serious right now, but if anybody that's played basketball, whether back in high school or if you're still playing recreationally, you know how hard it feels when you hit the ground on the floor. So Jaden Johnson, oh, she still mentioned that she still wants to shoot. Give her credit for that. Oh, the toughness that she's shown here at the free throw line. Can she make it? And look at that. Unfortunately, just not fortunately coming in from hitting the floor, misses the first. Wait, this next one. Johnson gets a 7 and go. You can tell she's still trying to recover. Didn't have a long lift on those 2 shots. Maybe 1 out of 2. But you can tell she's struggling. Kalani Oliver, pull-up jumper, can't finish it at the buzzer. 8-point lead here for the Zillah Leopards over the top of this Lady Wildcats here in the I-82 rivalry between these 2 teams. We'll take a break. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and never miss out on another THS event. We'll be back here. And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Thank you for joining us here. Senior night here for the Tompkins Lady Wildcats. And back to action we go as quick as it started. Probably as quick as it's going to end. No, it's not. Oh, Nikisha Hill making a cut. Reverse layup and finishes that for 2. 6. Great job there by the Lady Wildcats, making the most of that possession. Tiana Escobil. Breaking in Cassie Garza with the 3, in and out, no good. And Bryn Widener try to get that loose ball and will go off her hands, and possession will go back to the Lady Wildcats. Behind it. Oh no, ball intercepted there by Escobil. Shot there. And good there. Mia Hicks Oliver for a 3. And now, Chloe Peters with Bryn Widener right on her grill. Look at that. Just able to find her way around. Bree Peters. And that was really good defense there by Bryn Widener on Chloe Peters. But Chloe Peters, of course, just having terrific ball handling ability. Didn't let that defense affect her too much. Remember, the job for her was just to bring the ball across the court. And look at that. Responding on her end. Getting 2 to go. Cassie Garza now. 2-on-1 possibility there. Bryn Widener. Nothing coming there. Deanna Escobil with the 3, and she's starting her offense off with a 3-pointer. Chloe Peters receiving the ball now, taking the dribble inside. Bryn Widener, oh, gets around Bryn Widener. Can't finish on Jaden Johnson, though. Cleans it up, and 1.
Jaden Johnson, opportunity for a three-point play. We're talking about how effective Jaden Johnson can be in the paint, and there you go. There's a good example of it. Just being able to be in position, grabbing up, getting the board, and then cleaning it up. There when Chloe Peters made a terrific move, able to get around Bryn Widener, and gets the end-one play. And here she goes, completing it. Three-point play there on that exchange. Maya Hicks Oliver, ball in her hands. Alvina Menainik charged with guarding. And Bryn Widener takes a long jumper off back iron, no good. Jaden Johnson collects that rebound. Being met by some pressure, but able to find Nadia Cisneros. Looking to work hard, and look at that. Keisha Hill gets the pass. Johnson back over to Menainik. And the Zillah Lady Leopards are tying things up. Nadia Cisneros able to pick that up. And it looks like Nia Hicks may have gotten hurt a little bit. Running into the body there of Cisneros. Last second shot there, and shot clock violation by the Lady Wildcats. Zillah Leopards really gave the Lady Wildcats no place to breathe, no place to go. They just were essentially in man-to-man coverage, making it near impossible to go anywhere. Deanna Esquivel. Aya Gonzalez. Oh, and miscommunication there. It's going to be off the Zillah Lady Leopards as Bryn Widener was the intended receiver on that bounce pass. And Einig gets an inbound. Chloe Peters. Wildcats down by 7. Nadia Cisneros. Inside of Keisha Hill, and a foul. Taking a hard tumble down to the floor. What's going to be called on the ground, or is it going to be a shooting foul there? They're going to say it's on the ground. No, it's going to be two free throws. Referees were discussing it. So Keisha Hill at the free throw line here. First one up and good. And this is what's going to be a key component of their game is, can the Lady Wildcats make their free throws? It's going to be important if they want to get an upset here tonight. Second one also good. Keisha Hill feeling it in that first exchange at the free throw line. Diana Esquivel going over to her right, and now Cassie Garza. Bryn White finds her way through the lane and gets 2 to go. Nadia Cisneros loses it and trying to hang on to it. Deanna Esquivel does, stops, takes a jumper herself, can't get anything to go. Cassie Garza gets it back. And too many steps there for Garza. Turnover by the Zillah Lady Leopards. You know, that was just the case of Nadia Cisneros, which she has been getting more playing time on the varsity side for only a couple of weeks now. And so she just needs to get used to that pressure. She's capable of handling it, as we saw when she first came in, bringing the ball down the floor and even putting a couple of moves on a couple of Zillah Leopards. Just needs to get more experience, more minutes. Cisneros pushing it. It tries to get it to Chloe Peters. Bryn Widener trying to get a defensive play to go there. Cisneros, little runner from her. Oh, can't get that into the basket. And Einek pushing over there to Mia Hicks. Oliver. Deanna Esquivel takes a long 2. Can't get anything to go. Johnson fighting for the rebound. Mia Hicks Oliver gets it. Cleans it up for 2. 9-point lead now for the Zillah Lady Leopards. Halfway through the second quarter. Chloe Peters, Menainik, open 3. Oh, get, sit, 2, go. And the first bucket of the night for Alfina Menainik. Menainik's one of their leading scorers here for the Lady Wildcats. Surprising that she hasn't gotten at least 1 bucket in before that point. Oh, and look at that. Menainik trying to put the defense on Widener. So Widener is going to go to the free throw line as Menainik's going to pick up a personal foul.
Charge number 24, Jaden Johnson.
So the free throw there
good by Widener, and that last foul was on Jaden Johnson, not a Menainik. Nonetheless, fouls all around so far. So Widener here lining up for her second. Gets it to go. Nadia Cisneros. Bryn Widener, that's a tough task. Give her credit, look at that, finding some room. Got to keep her dribble, loses it, but able to get by Chloe Peters. Natalia Sanchez. Peters attacking, met by tough defense. Try to put up a shot, couldn't get a clean one to go. Ball and loses it, and a foul called on that fast break attempt. Kyle Gonzalez.
Foul charge to the Wildcats, number 11.
Keisha Hill is going to pick up the personal. Oliver. And so quick stoppage of play here as I believe they're going to discuss something. And this is the scorers table. Oh, that's correct. So Lady Wildcats have committed 7 fouls. So it's a one-on-one situation here for Kaya Gonzalez. Can she get the first one to go? She does. Kaya Gonzalez, young sophomore for the Zillah Lady Leopards. Definitely contributing a lot this year. Misses the second one. One attitude on that exchange. Menainik finding Chloe Peters over on the right side of the floor. Now Peters checking her left. Nakisha Hill up top post. Nadia Cisneros finding some room. Has to pass it back to Hill. A lot of people in that paint. You got to send it back out. Menainik contested 3 and nails it. Second 3 of the night there for Menainik. Lady Wildcats have to get back on defense. Make something happen here before the end of this second quarter. Hicks misses it. Nadia Cisneros come down with it, and she's fouled, I believe. There she is.
Foul charge to the Leopards, number 15.
So Deanna Escobedo picks one up, and Bree Peters is going to make her way back onto the floor. Give credit there to Lady Wildcat, number 3, Nadia Cisneros. Coming in and taking care of business, as they would say, just a freshman as well. Nadia Sanchez finding Nakisha Hill. Oh no, loses it. In the hands of Kaya Gonzalez. Chloe Peters trying to make her way down the floor. Misses the shot. Emma Flood trying to track it down and out of bounds there. Last touch there by Natalia Sanchez. Forced to make something happen. Trying to inbound it. Oh, look at that. They lose it. Menainik picks it up. Can the Lady Wildcats get on this possession? You have to say it's kind of important. Oh, look at that crafty little underhook move. Floating it in for 2. Bree Peters has been working through some missed time. Again, she's one of the starters that has missed playing time this regular season. So she's still trying to find a rhythm. Widener through contact gets 2 to go. This game within 7. And now Sanchez fighting Alyssa Cueva, her first time out on the floor here tonight for the Lady Wildcats. 12 seconds remaining. Menainik just launching one and gets it. Third one of the night. Oh, she's feeling it. I think she knows nothing can really stop her. That's kind of that's going to be a dangerous thing for the Zillah Lady Leopards. Lady Wildcats within 4. Mia Hicks Oliver. Oh, look at that. Trying to work through contact. Can't get anything to go. Emma Flood taking him middle of the lane, gets a little runner. Can't get anything to go. Back to, and finishing, Mia Hicks Oliver. And timeout called out on the floor. 46 seconds remaining here in this second quarter. Zillah Leopards leading by 5. At the moment, we're going to take a break. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network. And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Short timeout there here within 2 minutes, less than 45 seconds remaining in this first half, second quarter. Well, what have we told you? A rivalry game is always going to be a rivalry game. Of course, I'd like to give a thanks to everybody that's made this happen here this season. Here in this season finale, our regular season finale here, senior night here for the Toppenish Lady Wildcats. And following this game, the boys are up next. So make sure you stay tuned for that action live here only on the THS Digital Media Network. It's just a great time, fun times all around, especially in a rivalry game as big as this one, considering the positioning and the importance of this contest for the Lady Wildcats in terms of positioning and league standing here in the SCAC West. If we want to pick up a win here, we'll bode a long way in terms of the other teams, in terms of the girls bracket, the girls side of where they're at. We want to get a better proceeding. We want to get better everything. Well, you got to win this game here tonight and just, hey, make life easier. Bree Peters getting things started, and ball almost stolen there. Cassie Garza on a vitamin Einig. Einig trying to find somewhere, and ball tipped. And out of bounds there. I'm not sure about that one. And so now the other side official coming in. And so they're going to discuss this for a so short minute. And so possession will remain with the Zillah Lady Leopards. Well, that was a dangerous pass. I'm not sure, you know, you kind of want to avoid smaller versus bigger. Oh, Menainik putting up her hands there in that passing lane. Cuevas with Hicks, Bryn Widener trying to get something going. Garza driving baseline. Stops in a foul on the ground. One-on-one situation coming up here for Cassie Garza. Transfer from Toppenish High School. Cassie Garza so far with only 4 points, and can't get that one, can't get that one to go in, but they are able to recover and buy another possession. And again, those are the type of things you cannot let the Lady Leopards do, is buy second possession, second opportunities. Oh, ball on the ground, and again, there as Kaya Gonzalez and Alyssa Cueva colliding there. You can tell the referees have been letting these two ladies play all night. These two teams showing it and giving all their effort here tonight on the floor thus far here in this first half. And we're sure, Menainik with the steal. Chloe Peters, oh no, Cassie Garza, I recover, misses J.D. Johnson, able to bail him out. Trying to hang on to the ball, does. Last second, and what's it gonna count? Oh, that's gonna be the end of the first half. Oh, what a game. What a finish we're gonna have here in the second half. 31-37, Zillah Leopards leading by 6 here on the THS Digital Media Network. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, as this is senior night and as our Toppenish Lady Wildcat cheerleaders right there giving us the outro here for the first half, we're gonna give you the senior night festivities that were given earlier into the stream here in this girls contest. Again, if you missed that, you can rewatch this or go backwards on this stream and rewatch those senior night moments. But anyways, we're going to do it here again here before we take a break. The 3 seniors on the Toppenish High School basketball team are Natalie Owens. They were accompanied here tonight by their mother Simone, their father Wildy, sister Marisa, grandmother Bernice, grandmother Paula, Papa, Patrick, Shauna, Romeo, Johnny, Samantha, Victoria, and Lydia. She would like to thank my parents. She would like to thank her parents, my parents, for always encouraging me to do my best in everything I do. And indeed she did in her senior year, playing some basketball here. And the next one, number 2, Ingrid Mendez, accompanied by Lady Wildcat teammates and coaches. And I quote, she would like to thank my parents for everything they have done for me. I want to thank my coaches for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the program, and my teammates for joining me on this journey. A few years ago was my first time running on the court, struggling to control 2 basketballs in my hand, and at the same time, it was a difficult moment by my favorite part, but my favorite part of this memory was seeing my teammates come to support me and encourage me to finish. I'm grateful for having the opportunity every day to be a part of a program with amazing coaches and a team that was both focused on supporting and loving each other. That is senior Ingrid Mendez. And of course, tonight's varsity senior Chloe Peters, accompanied by the family, the Peters family, the Wapashelli family, and the Alec family. And quote, she would like to thank all my family who shows up and supports me. I would also like to thank my parents for always pushing me to be the best. Lastly, I would also like to thank the league I participated in improving my skills, Yakima Nation Youth Activities with Grandma Deanna Alec, YMCA with Grandma Sonia, AAU with Central Washington Select with Dennis Theander, and all Pacific Northwest Indian Tourneys with my dad. And of course, quote, a memory I'd like to share with everyone. This is from, quote, Chloe Peters. A memory I'd like to share is when I was playing cards with Maddie and Nadia and Bree. We thought I was so funny, I didn't know what throw-ins were in the game of OG. Apparently, I wasn't playing that version of OG right. Oh boy, yeah, we can get those card games can get kind of tricky sometimes. Anyways, our 3 seniors here tonight for the Toppenish High School Girls Squad, Natalia Owens, Ingrid Mendez, and Chloe Peters, and we hope them best and the best on their future endeavors. We're gonna take a break, be back here on the THS Digital Media Network. And welcome back here to the THS Digital Media Network. About to begin the third quarter, second half. Well, you know, sometimes you confuse those numbers. Never was the best at math. Cassie Garza starts us off. Driving, can't get the shot to go, and ball will be tipped out of bounds there by Bree Peters. Possession gonna remain with the Zillah Lady Leopards. What kind of adjustments do you think they've made? And, well, the Lady Wildcats, obviously knowing that the Leopards were gonna attack in the paint all night, thus so far, have just done that. When Widener trying to put a move on, Menainik comes down with the rebound. And now, driving her way, and finishes for two. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see, exactly. Deanna Escovid. Kalani Oliver, now Mia hits Oliver. Trying to put a move on, loses the ball. Chloe Peters trying to hang on. Finds Jaden Johnson. We have the numbers there for a second. Menainik driving baseline and foul. Free throws coming up. Menainik just giving it her all, giving her her best effort. No doubt. Wanted to get that basket that time and get the and one, but coming up a little bit short. Nonetheless, free throws coming up for her. Vina Menainik. Not able to get the first one. Second one still to come. Can't get that one either. Fighting for it. Johnson cleans it up and finishes through contact for two. These Lady Wildcats have found their rhythm here coming out of the gate. I guess the second question is going to become, how long can they keep this up? Because we know the Zillah Leopards can run it all day. Now, are the Lady Wildcats capable of hanging on? And a foul on Tatiana Camacho. Here as the Lady Wildcats are playing both their bigs out there, something we haven't seen very much of this past season. It's Tatiana Camacho, one of the taller players on this Lady Wildcat squad. Bryn Widener with her first free throw. Waiting her second one. That one's good. Not too many misses from the free throw lines from the Zillah Leopards. They've missed a total of 2. So keep track of that stat. Might come down to that at the end of this contest. Chloe Peters finds Bree. Living alongside Menainik. Inside low post, but steps on that baseline. And a turnover here early on by the Lady Wildcats. No doubt. There was a lot of action and a lot of confusion on that one. You cannot make those simple little mistakes. Remember, you got to value each possession, especially here in the second half. Can't commit errors like that if you hope to come up with an upset win here tonight. Deanna Escovido, she gets a three. That one's well short. Zillah Lady Leopards shooting mainly cold coming out of the gate. Have only gotten 1 bucket out of their last 5 tries. Lady Wildcats able to respond on half of those at the very least. So statistically, it's one of their better outings here so far. Jaden Johnson, ball back in her hands. Bree Peters gets a lane and ball, and that's going to be out of bounds, kicked, and a reset of the shot clock. So fresh possession here for the Lady Wildcats. And you got to be careful. I mean, you don't want to make a mistake here and turn the ball over. I know you have your bigs, but when you have such a talented team like the Zillah Leopards, you kind of don't want to minimize that, and that's what we're talking about. Ball still on the ground, fighting for it. Deanna Escovido, what's going to be called? A foul on Tatiana Camacho. And that's where I think that's where the Zillah Lady Leopards knew they were going to go all day on that one. They were going to go to one of their bigs. Well, when you think they're bigger than you, but you got to count the fact that you got a very good, athletic, and talented team that knows their assignments, knows where to be on the floor. And often more times than not, you're going to get a turnover. Oh, look at that. Natalia Sanchez making a great play on Bryn Widener. Almost had that one, a shot at a loose ball. And you got to make the most of those here in this second half. And so now here, as the referee's setting things down, hoping to make things go and fly. Diana Esquivel. Emma Flood now getting the inbound. Bringing Max down over. Inside Bryn Widener. Posting up against Sanchez. Puts up in the defense, and what's going to be called? Foul the other way. It's going to be the other way, indeed. It's going to be on Widener. Well, the Wildcats are within 4. We said that we're going to make the most out of every possession, and then we're going to come out of the gate hot. Then we're going to try their best to. They're showing it right now. Well, let's see what more can happen. Jaden Johnson finds Meneinik. Oh, misses it, but fouled. Free throws coming up from Meneinik. Meneinik's getting the calls here tonight so far. Missed the last 2 free throws. She was at the free throw line. She needs to find a rhythm here. These free throws are going to be the most critical part if the Lady Wildcats are going to hold to get an upset win here tonight. Oh, and still can't find it. Misses the first one of this. So far has missed every free throw she's attempted so far. And we know she's able to hit from behind the arc here tonight. She needs to get on rhythm and finally hits one. That's going to be an important one. So now Diana Esquivel. Opportunity on her. Widener has been struggling to get opportunity looks. And nailing it from behind. Diana Esquivel for a 3. Excuse me, that's going to be a long 2, looks like they called it. Ball thrown away, Chloe Peters. Emma Flood right there to intercept it. Ball, Meneinik tried to steal that one away, had a hand on it. Garza, wild shot, can't finish. Esquivel, wild shot again. Johnson picks it up by herself. Layup drill. Bree Peters finishes 4-2. And the Wildcats again just getting into this one. They're now down by 3. Couple possessions. This game's going to be tight like we said it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break here on the THS Digital Media Network. And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Thank you for joining us from wherever you may be at. This is the THS Digital Media Network, bringing to you all your live content for Toppenish High School. Catch up on all the events, past and future. So check out, like, subscribe, and follow here on the THS Digital Media Network over here on YouTube. Emma Flood, Bryn Widener, foul from behind, looks like. Let's see who this one going to be called on, and officially it's going to be on Sanchez. Claudia Sanchez picking up another personal. It's going to get a chance for the Zillah Lady Leopards to reset. Here's Lady Wildcat trying to find her or something. Acacia Hill is going to come in. Here is Natalia Sanchez. Picks up a quick personal. Down to Widener. Almost loses it. Shot wild. Tough shot there. Jaden Johnson in defense. And oh no! Johnson was just a lot of traffic in front of her. Struggled to try to keep her balance a little bit. And an unfortunate turnover there by the Lady Wildcats. Let's see if they can make something happen again. Good play. Emma Flood, now Widener again. Has been limited here tonight. Long 3 off the mark. Diana Esquivel finds it, tracks it down. Kaya Gonzalez inside, Hicks. trying to hang on, trying to make a move. And fouled, and free throws coming up. There as Mia hits Oliver. Trying to find something to go. So Maneinek's going to pick up another personal there. This contest never going to be far out of reach. First one missed there by Mia Hicks. Oliver. Hicks Oliver with her second one. And misses that one. Nakisha Hill gets the rebound. Has to hang on. Oh, and Hicks gets a play. Widener on the other side. Finishes and one. See, and the Zillah Leopards just never gave up on that play, even though from the free throw line that didn't convert. They were in position immediately once that miss. Look at all the players just get back to their assignments. And guess what? Because they knew where they needed to be, they were able to make something happen by themselves. Another free possession, and look at that, Bryn Widener just able to get a three-point play. Bree Peters. Jaden Johnson. Looking to find an open player, Maneinek. Trying to find Bree Peters. Sort of a dangerous pass there. Oh no, trying to find Johnson. Johnson working left low post. Foul. Free throws coming up. Jaden Johnson's giving it her all. You can tell she does not want to lose this contest, knowing they're so close. She just guaranteeing themselves a better spot in the league standing, and a better spot once district postseason starts here in the SCAC. First free throw up and good by Johnson. He's going to look for the second one. Oh, can't finish. Emma Flood comes down with it for the Zillah Lady Leopards. Bryn Widener, Alvina Maneinek drawing the defensive assignment here on the floor. Gaia Gonzalez trying to make some room, and Mia Hicks, Oliver, Lane, can't get the end one to go. And so free throws coming up for Mia Hicks, Oliver. First free throw up and good. Hicks Oliver now with 16 points on the night for the Zillah Lady Leopards, leading all scorers so far for the Leopards. Misses the second one. Widener coming down with what's going to be called jump ball, and arrow's going to be in favor of the Lady Wildcats, so they're going to get a bailout on that one. 2:57 remaining here in the third quarter. Bree Peters dribbling over to her left side. Now trying to find an open player. Janet Jackson. Right corner three. Maneinek off the mark on this one. Gaia Gonzalez able to get the miss. And now Bryn Widener. Slowly but surely bringing the ball across the court. Middle of the lane. Misses with the little runner. That was going to be short, but foul. Free throw's still going to come up. So Bree Peters is going to be charged there with the personal. And Bryn White coming up with the next shot. And misses it. Well, now you're starting to see it. The Zillah Lady Leopards perhaps getting a little tired now. They're beginning to miss some free throws. We've seen it once we got past the second half, halfway through the second quarter in the first half. Able to get 1 out of 2 on that one. But you're going to have to look at that. You're going to have to wonder if perhaps right now they're a little winded right now, considering at the pace that these Lady Wildcats have been pushing it at. Let's see if they can hang on. And Hicks, Oliver, trying to make a play there. Natalia Sanchez, the intended receiver. Bree Peters is going to set up again. finding some space here. Johnson, loose ball. Menainik picks it up through traffic, puts up a shot, cleans it up, and one. Menainik making sure the Lady Wildcats aren't too far behind. She never gave up on that play. If you look at that, she just never quit. That's one of the things you want to see from players, especially when you want to have a championship-winning team. Don't give up on a play. And right there, Menainik showing her best efforts, and deservedly so, earning herself a three-point play there. Able to get the free throw to go. And now Widener looking to get things going again here for the Lady Leopards. Widener hasn't found very much success so far offensively. Kaya Gonzalez, little runner from her. Jaden Johnson, tight pass. Menainik misses it on the other end. Diana Esquivel, 3-on-1. Esquivel, is he gonna try to take it? Oh, stops, takes a jumper off the front iron, no good. Hicks able to collect the miss. Goes back up and nothing coming, and out of bounds. Possession will remain with the Lady Leopards. Emma Flood's going to take the seat, and Cassie Garza making her way back onto the floor. Garza with only 4 points so far here in this contest. Saley McCord trying the assignment this time. Escobedo, Menainik right there in front of her. Widener trying to get a move past the Sanchez, can't get it. Kaya Gonzalez able to buy another possession here for the Lady Leopards. Shot clock didn't reset, and too many steps there for Mia Hicks Oliver. Turnover by the Lady Leopards. You know, that was just a little bit of confusion, I think, on her part. She was kind of looking at the shot clock a little bit and trying to make a quick move, and when you're in a hurry, you're bound to make mistakes. Jaden Johnson. Now, right there, Ivana Menainik trying to make a move. Natalia Sanchez, three! And get her second bucket of the night. Within one now. Lady Wildcats are not going away anytime soon. And give credit right there to Natalia Sanchez. On ball two, Johnson. Hanging on to it in a pound there. Mia Hicks Oliver, unbelievable. What a turn of events in literally less than 30 seconds, and this capacity crowd coming alive. Now the Lady Wildcats trying to reset. Inbound, Zaylee McCord tasked with trying to get that ball across court again on the line. Finds it somewhere. Sanchez able to hang on. Chloe Peters. Oh, and poked that away by Cassie Garza. Is going to give an opportunity here for the Lady Wildcats to at least run out that clock. You don't want the Lady Leopards to score an easy bucket here. Just hang on to the ball, try to get your last shot. That's all you really want. Chloe Peters fighting Jaden Johnson, a little bit of room. Going to take it herself. What's going to be called? Offensive foul the other way. And that was just a good play. Yes, Jaden Johnson picking one up, but clearly kind of extending that arm. And so good play there on the Zillah Leopards defense, standing in there, making a play. So now they got an opportunity to end this quarter with a bucket. Kaya Gonzalez, it's in her hands finally. Can't get anything to go, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Look at how tight this game is, folks. This is the THS Digital Media Network. Lady Wildcats only down by one, 46-45. Zillah Leopards still with the lead. Take a break. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and never miss out on another THS Digital Media event. We'll be back. And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Start of the fourth and final quarter. Lady Wildcats have cut down into this Zillah Lady Leopard lead. They're only down by 1. And you bet this is going to be a tight finish one way or another in this Highway I-82 Classic. And gets the 3 to go. Mia Hicks-Oliver. Well, Mia Hicks-Oliver has been the most dangerous one here offensively for the Zillah Leopards. Lady Wildcats need to take note of that. You need a tighten defense on her. So far, she's been the only effective scorer so far, really, here tonight for the Lady Leopards. And a foul going to be charged here on the Leopards. Diana Escovedo going to be charged with a personal there. And so, personal foul here in a one-on-one situation coming up for Bree Peters. First free throw, up and good. It's going to come down to the free throw game. You can feel it. You can feel it. Free throws, important component of getting an upset win. When it's going to be that close, those 3 points matter. And Bree Peters coming out perfect on the exchange. Wildcats down by 2 now. The Wildcats are going to have to come up with a defensive play at some point here before midway through the fourth quarter. Make it a 1 point again and try to get a lead. Brent Widener to the basket. Good for 2. Widener, although she hasn't been the primary scorer through a particular quarter, she's at least put up 2-3 points each quarter, so she's contributed a pretty good amount nonetheless. Diana Escovedo tracking down that pass from Peters, and ball will be knocked out of bounds. Last touch there by the Lady Leopards. Well, that's a case in point when sometimes you wish you weren't that athletic, because had you not gotten there on time, that probably would have been your ball. So tapped out of bounds there by the Lady Leopards. Gives a free possession here to the Lady Wildcats. 3-pointer short there by Bree Peters. And Bree Peters, she tried to get that 3-pointer to go in. Perhaps should have taken a couple of more seconds to try to see if there would be anywhere to get a better quality shot. Cassie Garza with the 3 of her own. Can't get anything to go, and ball out of bounds. Last touch there by Kaya Gonzalez. So now, Vera Sanchez, Biden Beninick. Back to Bree Peters. Finding Chloe. Bree gonna try her hand on another 3. And answers! Bree Peters stepping up when it's most important. And guess what? Now down by 1. Let's see if the Lady Wildcats can come out with the huge defensive play. Perhaps give them the lead. Mia Hicks, Widener underneath. Ton of traffic, and look at that, just finishing. Good for 2. And perhaps this is going to be the time when Bryn Widener for the Zillah Lady Leopards, she's going to have to do her part. It's stolen away there by Mia Hicks-Oliver. Peters able to put a hand in there, and a foul. And Bree Peters is going to take a quick breather here as Nadia Cisneros is going to come back in. She has seen the floor here tonight for a couple of minutes, subbing in. And now, probably we would think the most critical moment of the game, forced to come back in and contribute something here. Cisneros dribbling around the right corner and hits. Putting on a move, and a foul going to happen there by Cisneros. So a turnover by the Lady Wildcats. And something you didn't want to see, but now you got Mia Hicks-Oliver back at the free throw line. You're down by 3 now. You don't want to give away free plays like that. Free throw miss. Cassie Garza able to get it and then fouled immediately there. Natalia Sanchez, or looks like, oh no, it's not even a foul. Looks like they're going to get a jump ball. So the arrow is going to go in favor of the Lady Wildcats, and Tatiana Camacho is going to check back in. Here as the Lady Wildcats, with both their bigs out there, and looks like they're, oh, looks like the referees just reversed the decision. It looks like it's going to be Leopards ball. Widener. Sanchez immediately getting there like goo. Hicks Oliver trying to find a lane. Widener able to get the miss, trying to hang on to it. Mia Hicks Oliver sends it back out, and now Widener. Fresh shot clock there. Widener, left side, and finishes for two. Chloe Peters coming up on halfway through the fourth and final quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds there by Kai Gonzalez. And Talani Oliver checking in now for the Zillah Lady Leopards. There is Kia Oliver. Going to take a quick three there. Tatiana Camacho with Oliver. Chloe Peters. Tight pass. Menainik left open and good for two. And timeout called down on the floor by the Lady Wildcats. 4:14 remaining here in the fourth quarter, down by 3. Again, going to be a tight finish here on the THS Digital Media Network. We'll be back. And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network here in this I-82 rivalry. Zillah Leopards versus the Toppenish Wildcats. We thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us live here on the THS Digital Media Network from wherever you may be at. This is the one and only place to watch this live. Talani Oliver working there over on Camacho. Cassie Garza send it out. Diana Escovillo. Garza open look three. Can't get that one to go. Second chance opportunity coming for the Lady Leopards, though, after that miss. Diana Escovillo, free look, opportunity, and good. Only her third bucket of the night. Give her 7. Diana Escovillo. And a foul there. Reach in there by Diana Escovillo. And Lina Menainik's going to be sent to the free throw line. And you know what? That's kind of the best thing that could happen there. Get your chance to put some points up on the board. That clock isn't running. Not a bad play when you think about it overall. Zillah Lady Leopards here putting together a great fourth quarter. Menainik nailing the first one. Can she get the second? You have to say, these free throws now, they're so important. They mean the difference between a loss and a win, you can say. And it's good. Perfect on that free throw exchange. Here we go. Mia Hicks Oliver. Jada Johnson trying the defensive assignment. Oh, ball tip there. Alia Sanchez, Bryn Widener. Natalia Sanchez has definitely shown her worth on defense here tonight. Oh, misses it. And Gonzalez able to clean it up. Good for two. Kia Gonzalez. Menainik. Get in the inbound. Ball still remains inbounds, but right into the hands of Widener. Cassie Garza. Widener, long three. Off the mark. Mia Hicks Oliver able to get that one in her hands. Ball tipped around. And possession will remain with the Lady Leopards. Wildcats down by 5. 2:41 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. First game belonged to the Lady Leopards. Second game, well, you can still tell it's a game. Can the Lady Wildcats get something put together? Get them closer. And a three. Mia Hicks Oliver. Timeout on the floor. Zillah Lady Leopards 62, Lady Wildcats 54. We'll take a break. Be back here. THS Digital Media Network. And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network. After the timeout called on the floor, topping his Lady Wildcats, hoping to correct things. They're down by a pretty good margin now, 7 points. Want to find something to go. Down by 8. Once again, not a math major in college, so occasionally forget the addition. Menainik dribbling across now over to Natalia Sanchez. Almost losing it, ball on the ground, still fighting for it, and being dragged and dropped. And timeout called down on the floor by the Lady Wildcats to save possession. 2:11, score remains the same. Zillah Leopards 62, Lady Wildcats 54. Be back here, here on THS Digital Media Network. And welcome back to action. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, Chloe Peters with the three off back iron, couldn't get anything to go. Menainik collects the miss though. Going back up and finishes for 2. Good there on Menainik, cutting down this lead to 6. What's going to be called here? Looks like the Zillah Lady Leopards are so I think the officials are discussing whether there may have been one or more than 5 players on the floor. So the officials Of course, this is a non-televised game. This is only online, so for those of you folks watching back at home, you may have seen that. You can actually rewind that if you're watching this online, see what actually happened. Of course, fortunately, not yet at the level of being able to do replay on the fly just yet here at the THS Digital Media Network, but officials discussing what's going to be called. So it looks like there's going to be
charge to the top of his bench. And
so 2 technicals on the Zillah bench. I'm not sure if that means the head coach is gone. Widener. So there's a technical bench given out at the top of his bench. Again, these rivalry games, you always get at least 1 technical. But Zillah Leopards charged with 2. I don't think anybody has to leave, but second one's good. But surprising amount. Usually it'd be offsetting penalties essentially, but so ball back into the hands of Brent Widener. Minute 50 remaining here. Chloe Peters trying to put the body on there. And Widener, just all of her here this 4th quarter. And the Lady Wildcats, once again, struggling to find some sort of rhythm on offense. Here, as it appears, they've looked like they've run out of gas. And that's what we were mentioning early on in the 3rd quarter is how long could they keep that up? How long could they keep the speed up? And it seems like right now it's really catching up to them. It's just been a long season all the way around. Any way you think about it. Through injuries, through COVID, missed games, by most, at least the majority of your starters here this season. It's just really hard to find a rhythm when you're missing a key component of your starting lineup, whereas Chloe Peters is going to get a free throw to go. Only 3 points for her here tonight, here on Chloe Peters' senior night, the only lone senior here on the varsity squad. And second one, also good for Chloe Peters. 9 points. The difference here between the Lady Leopards and the Lady Wildcats. Deanna Escovedo. Now trying to respond in time. Kia Gonzalez can't get the runner to go. Ball to Widener. Gets 2 to go. Keisha Hill now. Once again, almost losing the dribble, trying to save ball, and timeout called. It's going to be the final timeout here for the Lady Wildcats. 58 seconds remaining, and looks like Keisha Hill taking a bit of a hard fall. But right now, the way it's looking, the Zillah Lady Leopards have an opportunity to close this one out. And Keisha Hill being attended to by the athletic trainer, Garrett Simpson, here on the top of his bench. And we hope she's okay. Long season, long everything, and these Lady Wildcats, they can still go pretty far in districts. It's just going to be a matter of, can you come out with that final push? I mean, they came out of the gate fast and hard, making some great plays both on offense and defense, but what do you do once you run out of gas? What do you do? I mean, it's something that, as a team you try to work on during the season. And especially in tough rivalry games like this, any rivalry game, anybody that's ever played any type of sport and you're facing off against your rival school,
Doesn't matter what your record is. You just want to win that game. And so you know you're going to give it your all just to get that win over your rival. So a quick foul there is going to send Menainik to the Wildcats. So, and Hicks is going to pick up another personal. And Menainik here at the free throw line. Can't get the free throw to go. And you can tell, I mean, the Lady Wildcats didn't shoot that many free throws in the first half, but here, opening up the second half, they had 3 or 4 opportunities at the free throw line, and only about 25–30% of those went in. That's 2 out of the 6 shots that they got. And Lady Wildcats almost with the steal there. Other side, and Diana Esquivel. That bounce pass too far ahead. Possession will go back to the Lady Wildcats. Down by 11. Tatiana Camacho tries to get that tough corner pass in there. Well, that was a pretty tough play to make. Chloe Peters would have had a foul in that corner pocket. Tatiana Camacho just less than a little under 4 inches away from getting that ball in her hands. And the foul going to be committed on Albina Menainik's going to be charged with the personal, and Cassie Garza is going to be at the free throw line. Only 4 points here tonight. First one's up and good there by Garza. So now Garza with her second one, also good. Tatiana Camacho also on the ground, still fighting for it, and no foul call, traveling call actually. It's kind of an interesting play. You could have swore number 15, Diana Esquivel, pretty much just tackled Tatiana Camacho. I guess the referee just saw it differently. Sharp pass the other side, but Jaden Johnson still fighting hard, but out of bounds. Whereas there's less than 30 seconds remaining here in this contest. Programming, game 2 of our doubleheader coming up next here on the THS Digital Media Network. The boys are in action. A top 5 ranked matchup here tonight. Number 1, Zillah, coming into the home of the number 5 Toppenish Wildcats. The boys are up next. Stay tuned here on the THS Digital Media Network. And Menainik picking up another personal. And Cassie Garza, the Toppenish High School transfer from a few years ago, at the free throw line. And so the Lady Wildcats have put in 2 of their reserves in now. Cassie Garza gets the first one to go. Second one, also good. Ball inbound at Adelaide Norman, and Julissa Landa checking in. Coming up on 10 seconds remaining here as the Zillah Lady Leopards will get another win. This one by 15 points. So 0.6 seconds remaining.
This time we need the senior parents to come down.
And that's going to be the end of this contest. Lady Wildcats coming up short in this one by 15. Bryn Widener with the huge fourth quarter. Let's take a look at quick scoring statistics here. First for the Lady Wildcats. Well, Albina Menainik leading all scorers here tonight. She had 9, all of them from downtown in the first half. Followed by 22 points overall for Albina Menainik. Contributing right behind her will be Bree Peters with 13 points of her own. And then Akeisha Hill with 6, 4 from Chloe Peters,
5 from Natalia Sanchez, and 9 from Jaden Johnson. Wildcats coming up short on the other side for the Zillah Lady Leopards. Well, they were led by the scoring of Mia Hicks-Oliver. Count them, 18-21, 22 points from her. Bryn Widener, didn't appear offensively active, but indeed she was. Nonetheless, well, guess what? She's actually the leading scorer here after doing the math correctly. 27 points on the night. And then right behind her, you can do 7 from Deanna Esquivel and put up another 8 from Cassie Garza, 3 from Kia Gonzalez, 3 from Talani Oliver, 2 from Emma Flood. That's all the scorers here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, boys are in action here on the THS Digital Media Network doubleheader senior night. We're going to take a break. Be back. We'll see you here in a few minutes.